We're making coffee this morning. Let's try it. Cheers. I kind of like it. I kind of enjoy my own bad coffee. While we're waiting for my coffee to get a little bit colder, I wanted to share with you guys some things that I started implementing in 2025 that I feel have changed my life so far and that I feel will help me get a little bit better every single day, because that's all that matters, getting a little bit better every single day. The first thing is something that I saw on TikTok. My sister sent me on TikTok and it made me really think. And I started implementing it just because I work from home, right? I do everything from home. I film from home. I send my emails from home. I edit from home. I sometimes work out at home. So there's a lot of time. There's a big portion of my time actually that I spend at home. Having said that, what I realized is, sorry, I'm just kind of like fixing my pants because they're a bit too tight. Having said that, what I realized is sometimes because I work from home, I have been neglecting how I look when I am at home. So sometimes obviously I don't have any makeup on. I don't even put skincare on sometimes, believe it or not. I have just like clothes on that don't make me feel necessarily very good. I don't put my perfume on. I don't put some of my jewelry on, etc., etc. And what I realize is that has been hindering my performance in general as a human being, just because I don't feel great when I'm at home, right? So what I've started doing is I am waking up every single day a bit earlier than I usually do wake up to get ready. So I will wake up, I'll do my skincare, I'll put a little bit of makeup on just to make myself feel a bit better, feel a bit more presentable. I'll fix up my hair. I will wear something that makes me feel great. I won't necessarily wear something that makes me feel uncomfortable, but I'll wear something that looks good. For example, what I'm wearing now is a sweatsuit from Skims. The jacket that opens and closes because I just think this is a bit more convenient, and the sweatpants are both from Skims. Even though they're like it's a sweatsuit at the end of the day, it is very, very comfortable. It also looks really chic. It also feels very soft on my skin. It matches. It just feels like something that's put together, you know? And I just feel like I can film in this, I can go out in this, I can work out in this. So it just makes me feel like I'm like in the house, but I can film at any point. I can leave the house at any point. I can just, you know what I mean? Whereas before, I just felt like, okay, I'm in the house. I'm like wearing house things, so I'm not supposed to go out or I'm not supposed to film, etc., etc. This is a little bit too much information, but that's just something that I started implementing. And honestly, ever since I did, it made me feel a lot better about myself, about my life, about how I organize and plan things. Item number 2 that I wanted to share with you guys is something that I started implementing most recently. And it's something that I saw on Dubai Bling. And it's something basically that Mona Kattan was doing. And I really admire this. She's my favorite character. I haven't watched season 3 yet, to be fair, just because I have mixed feelings about the show. But Mona Kattan specifically, I really admire her and her sister. So there was like a meme that I saw on TikTok that said like Mona Kattan is like obsessed with her calendar and she wants everyone to send her calendar invites to like plans or whatever. And it was funny at first. And then I was like, actually, she makes a lot of sense. So what I started doing recently is I've started just using one single calendar for all of my life. So I have one single calendar for my meetings, for when I need to film, for when I need to work out, for when I need to wake up, for when I need to get ready. Literally every part of my day is in this calendar. And what this has done is it has added structure to my day, because usually what I would do is I have a to-do list that's very generic, very general, that I barely used to follow. And it was very much like, okay, like you have between Monday and Tuesday to finish that to-do list. And sometimes, as I said, things don't really get done. When you have a calendar, you block your time for that specific task and you know exactly what you need to do. You know exactly how much time you have. And what I do is I obviously plan my calendar every Sunday morning. So I plan it on Sunday morning and I just add everything that I need to get done during the week. And even though I feel like, you know what, there's not enough time to do everything during the week, I'll add it anyways, and I'll start moving things around during the week. And if I feel like during that specific week I couldn't finish XYZ tasks, what I'll do is I'll just take the tasks and then move them to the following week. Things don't go as planned. Like today, for example, I literally did not move from my chair since the morning because I had a lot of work to catch up on from the holidays. So what I did is I just did my best, and whatever I couldn't actually work on today, I will just move until tomorrow, etc., etc., and I'll work that way. I feel like that has changed my life so far. this year. And something else that I used to do anyways last year and that I'm taking over during this year, on my notes app, I also have a to-do list of general things that I need to achieve throughout, for example, the month or the quarter or whatever. And this basically includes like paperwork that I need to finish, photos that I need to print. Like, for example, what's on my list right now is work on the wedding album, which I haven't done yet. Sorry, actually, my light that I was adding on the camera died on me, so we're gonna have to work without it for now. So basically, I was saying anything that feels like it's a task that I need to do and I need to not forget about it. But at the same time, it's not that urgent. Like, it's not life or death, you know? I'll have that list that I'll check in on sometimes when I feel like I have some free time or like time to kill. I'll open up that list and I'm like, okay, what else do I need to do and how can I finish it during the time that I have for now? So these are just things that I thought like would be worth sharing because they are things that have made my life much, much easier than before. I hope it helps because in 2025, we need to be better. We need to get better. And that's not to put any pressure on anyone, but I think getting better in general, be it from a financial perspective, from a social perspective, from a professional perspective, from a mental health perspective, in general, whatever you're going through, getting better should be a goal that you have all the time. And what I highly, highly, highly advise you doing is actually write down your goals. And I've been preaching the same saying for years and years, but trust me, it works. When you write things down, unconsciously, your brain starts taking small steps every day to get to that goal, specifically if you want it hard enough. So write things down on your notes. And what I thought was really helpful this year is actually looking back on my goals from December of last year. And it made me realize how much I actually achieved this year, because sometimes you don't really think that you've achieved a lot, but you actually have. So this is just a little tip for you guys that I think helps a lot. Maybe I'll share some of my goals with you guys a little bit later in the day. Now we're on the way to the gym. I'm wearing my trusty aloe sweatshirt. This is my favorite sweatshirt. My Goyard bag and just my favorite running shoes. I'm a bit late just because I didn't actually realize the time. I don't know why I was under the impression that I need to leave the house at 5, but the actual workout was at 5:15. So this means I need to leave the house by 4:30 because this time is insane when it comes to traffic. Hello. And it's just very, very, very crowded. So another one of my New Year's resolutions. Ideally, I really want to stop being late to everything because I feel like it freaks me out. Like it makes me very, very stressed all the time. So something that I want to try to implement more this year is to not be late to absolutely everything, every single thing in life. Because I do get stressed and I hate it and it's just not a nice quality. So we're trying. I'm not filming on my DJI camera anymore because it actually broke, which is so annoying and so unfortunate. So you're on my Canon G7X at the moment, which isn't amazing in terms of focus, but it's doing well as of now. Like, it's not bad. So let me know what you think of the footage. It's not a Sony. I have a big camera at home, which I use for things that are less dynamic, but it'll do the job until I figure out what to do with my DJI camera. As of now, we're almost to the car and we drive. I'm not gonna make it. I'm really not gonna make it. It's the first time trying this class, specifically to new classes and like new studios and gyms. I like to be there early just to be able to like feel comfortable before starting the workout. So it's a bit of a shame that I'm not gonna make it, but like it's 5:10. The class starts at 5:15 and I'm literally right outside. I still need to park and go in and get familiar with everyone and oh my god, no. I need to think of a plan B. Should I go to the beach and take a walk? Because that could be an option. Something that I've been trying to implement recently is to not get too carried away with my emotions because I just received a piece of like not so good news. And like it's been something that's been annoying me for so I can't really talk about it openly, but it's been something that's been on my mind for so long and it's making me upset for quite a long time. And I just got like news that are not amazing about that specific thing again. And it just like, as I was driving, I just felt like my heart was not getting shattered. Like shattered is a bit sad. Like I'm just, like it angers me, you know? It's so cute. There's a driver in front of me that says, "New driver, please be nice." Let me show you guys. That's actually so cute. Can you guys see? I think we're gonna go to the beach. Let me check how far it is from here. I mean, I know how far it is, but let me check how's the traffic situation. Because as we all know, 5 p.m. in any major city is the worst thing in the world for drivers. Traffic in Dubai has been unacceptable recently. I feel like there's just so much people around, which is really nice because I love the fact that everyone just loves Dubai and wants to be here. I don't blame them because it's the most beautiful place on the planet in my opinion. But I just feel like people like need to use different roads or live elsewhere. I know that Dubai is expanding and that's like as part of their plans to like ease this up a little bit is the expansion, or what Ralph calls it, the expansion corridor in Dubai. But still, like everywhere you go these days there's just so much traffic, and specifically this time of year because it's winter. Like in winter it's basically what we call Dubai season. It's like you know how like the summer season is like Europe season, the winter season is Dubai season. So this is when all the tourists and everyone in the world that wants to come to Dubai comes to Dubai. Makes it a little bit difficult to live our lives for us people that live here full time. So let's see. It's a new day. Hello. I'm getting ready to head out today because I have some paperwork to do. I feel like, unfortunately, adulthood is just a lot about paperwork. That's what I noticed recently. Heading out to finish the last bit of paperwork. Hopefully the last bit, actually, of a process that has been very long and painful and tedious. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I booked myself a little pedicure appointment today and an eyebrow appointment today. I'm not feeling so very well. This week has been a difficult one, to be honest. I obviously didn't film the difficult moments, but I had quite a few difficult moments. So I'm trying to make myself feel better by just getting a little bit of self-care in and reminding myself that nothing is that big and nothing is that worth it, you know? Gonna head out with me right now. I'm actually gonna show you what I'm wearing. It's nothing too special, but I wanted to emphasize these jeans because I do love to wear them quite a lot with my polo shirt that I got from Zara that I just love to wear because it's quite thin, but it's also not too thin, so it keeps me quite warm. And my Goyard bag, which is my bag of choice ever since I got it. Honestly, it has been my bag of choice. She left the house in a terrible state. She's not a big fan of leaving my house in a terrible state. I always make it a point to just clean up before I leave the house. This is because I want to come back to a clean, tidy space, because I don't know, when my space is tidy and clean and I just open the door and I get in the house, it just makes me feel very, very happy about the fact that I'm home. So I always try to keep it tidy, but today was absolutely impossible for me to keep it tidy. Because I was working in the morning, because I had a lot of emails to do, I had a lot of filming to do other than this filming that I'm doing right now. So yeah, it's been quite busy, honestly, because I have very, very strict goals for 2025 and I really plan on achieving them, and I've started working on each specific goal. Hopefully, by the end of this year, I shall have a nice little 2024 goals recap and tell you guys all about it. I'm not a big fan of discussing my goals before they actually happen, so you guys are gonna have to wait until I actually achieve them. Anyways, I'm gonna get in the car and drive now, and I'm gonna see you probably at my nail appointment. Thank you. Yeah. I need to show you one of my favorite makeup products that I've been using for the past, ever since I got it actually, and it's this Rhode blush. This is in the shade Toasted Teddy. This is Toasted Teddy, right? Yeah, Toasted Teddy, and I'm obsessed with it. I love it because it kind of like, I'm gonna show you the color so you kind of understand what I mean. As you can see, it's this beautiful, like, I don't know, like it's a dark color, and in my opinion it's the perfect mixture between a blush and a bronzer. Another thing that I want to show you that has been making me super happy is my little Hermes Christmas ornament with my little name on it. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, I got this in a PR package during Christmas, obviously, from Hermes, and this was how they launched their lip balm. Ever since I got it, I'm like, I wish I had a Christmas tree to put this ornament on. And I was like, you know what? Next year, I will have the best Christmas tree ever. And I will put this ornament on that Christmas tree. And someone that I work with actually recently told me that this is your first year of marriage, which means you're setting up new habits and new traditions for the holidays, which is something so beautiful. They asked me, what kind of traditions do you want to start for your family and for the rest of your life? And Christmas lights and Christmas trees were definitely one of like the things that I wanted as non-negotiables for us in general. And I couldn't do it this year because obviously we were traveling for the whole of December, and I thought it was not really worth it. It's not really our home forever here. So it's just lots of things, lots of moving parts. So I was like, you know what? Next year, I will have this ornament on my tree. And I actually love putting it on my TV table right here because anytime, basically I work from my living room most of the time. So anytime I'm working, anytime I'm watching TV or just chilling, I love that it's a beautiful reminder of the things that I want to achieve and what I want for myself. Because by this time next year, this will be on a tree that I love, in a home that I love, with all the success that I want to achieve for myself this year. So I'm keeping this as a reminder to keep pushing. Because I'm not gonna lie, this year has been a very tough, not this year, 2024 was actually a good year for me. This week has been one of the toughest weeks ever. I don't know why. I really don't know why. It's just been a lot, which is part of the reason why I got a booked massage this morning. More on that in a bit. But yeah, this week has been a lot. So I love that I had this, like, always still a cat, and remind me of the fact that I am a true believer of whatever is meant for you will come for you and will find you, and whatever is meant to happen will happen no matter how much you fight it. So stop fighting God's plan for you. And that's something that I keep reminding myself of every single time I hit a wall or like a blocker, which has been the case quite a lot, unfortunately, this week, which is why I guess you might have felt that I was a bit, I don't know if you felt it. I try to hide it as much as I can, but yeah. I just wanted to be honest and just tell you guys exactly how I have been feeling this week, and how this little ornament, which probably means nothing to a lot of people, actually has been helping me through everything. So yeah. I actually work with Reva, which is a beautiful, amazing massage company in Dubai, and they have a home service where they come to your house and give you the massage from the comfort of your own home. And that's something that I specifically love about them. I don't have to go out. I don't have to deal with the outside world to like experience a little spa time for myself, and it's just the best. Honestly, I don't have to drive anywhere. I don't have to worry about parking. I don't have to worry about traffic, and if I'm late and if I'm not late, which I think we all know by now on this page, I am always late no matter how much I can fight it or I want to fight it. So I love that they just come to you, and honestly every massage feels better than the last. I kid you not. Today's massage specifically was amazing. I usually ask for a lymphatic or deep tissue massage, but today I was like, it's been a tough week. I need a relaxing massage, and I'm so happy that I picked the relaxing. I can't speak anymore. And I'm so happy that I picked the relaxing massage because it was quite relaxing. I kid you not, when I like got off the mattress or table or whatever, I was like actually cracking my bones, and they were cracking perfectly and beautifully, and it was just the best feeling on the planet. And I really felt like there was a weight that was lifted off of my shoulders, which is what I initially wanted by booking this massage. So if you're in Dubai and you're looking for a home massage, this is not paid, by the way. I genuinely love them. So yeah.